The month of June in 2025 is going to be a very significant month astrologically. We're going to see a number of very major astrological shifts happening in the month of June that will really set the tone for the rest of 2025 and into 2026. In my previous video, I did more of a general predictions video for each of the rising signs, so you can kind of get a sense of what is to come for you in the month of June. However, based on your feedback on my Instagram story, you guys were wondering, what is my love life going to look like? Am I going to meet somebody new? Are my current relationships going to prosper? So I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of do a deep dive into love readings for the month of June. So this video is going to be primarily dedicated to only love horoscopes and love readings for the month of June based on your rising sign. So I'm going to go ahead and start by going through all the major shifts and transits that we're going to have in June alone, and then I'm going to go through all of the rising signs. The month of June is going to start off with a lot of Gemini and Aries energy. June is really Gemini season. We start the month with the sun in Gemini and just a ton of energetic focus on Gemini energy and Aries energy. With Saturn finally in the sign of Aries, and we have Neptune now in the sign of Aries as well, the first week of June is going to feel extremely fast-paced. Aries energy is extremely fast-paced energy. It's all about initiations. It's all about new beginnings. And Aries is also the first sign of the zodiac. It's the child of the zodiac. It is so fast-paced and tends to rush headfirst into anything that it does. When Aries energy sees something, it has to go and get it. And the fact that we're going to be having Saturn conjunct Neptune in the beginning degrees of Aries is going to really have June being this initiation month. It's a starter month. It is going to be the month that you are going to enter this brand new chapter of your life, and things are really going to start to shift and change. You might find that if you have a creative idea around this time, now you're going to have the energy to really make this happen, especially in the first week of June with all of the Gemini energy and Aries energy going on in the sky. You might feel very impulsive to start this new project, this new business, this new content creation career. You might also find yourself being very quickly pushed into a new position at work. You might get a brand new job. You might get a brand new promotion. Something is going to happen in that first week of June that is going to come in very, very fast. If you're a Libra Rising or a Sagittarius Rising, you might find that somebody brand new enters your life. This could be a romantic connection. This could be a business partner. Someone's going to enter your life that is going to really help you initiate something and bring things into light extremely fast. And the other point of Gemini energy being extremely fast paced is because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And not only is Gemini an air sign, but Mercury is the fastest moving planet in the solar system. And the combination of Gemini energy and Aries energy is just going to make things very, very fast, and things are just going to pick up the pace. You might find that a new partner can enter your life very impulsively. Just something's going to come in for you extremely fast in the beginning of June. Once we hit about June 6th, we're going to have the planet Venus enter the sign of Taurus, and this is going to be a relatively positive transit because Venus is at home in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus, being ruled by the planet Venus, is all about luxury, finances, positive relationships. It's all about wealth and kind of sitting around eating nice food and just having enough. Taurus energy is very beautiful as well. Many people will be going through major glow ups once Venus enters the sign of Taurus. Taurus rising in particular might find they go through some sort of major glow up in this just like major up leveling with their beauty and appearance. Taurus rising in particular might find that people are coming out of the woodwork commenting on how good looking they are and giving them more opportunities. Pluto is also in Aquarius right now, so Taurus rising could experience something with their career and their appearance in the month of June. They could start getting really popular for just their looks, and it could be the energy where they're like just walking down the street and they get scouted by somebody, or casting directors reach out to them, or they have a lot of people sliding into their DMs on social media. Something's going to come in for Taurus rising in the month of June specifically, especially with Venus in the sign of Taurus. You might also find that you yourself are kind of going through kind of a glow up during the month of June as well, and more people could find you a lot more attractive than you could have felt previously. Once we have Venus in the sign of Taurus, on the 9th, we're going to have Mercury enter the sign of Cancer, and we might find that a lot of our intellect is going to be more focused on home life during this time. So if you are looking for a partner, if you've wanted to settle down, if you've wanted to find that significant person to really start a family with, after June 9th, you might find yourself really focusing on this. And once Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, the day after, Cancer, this is going to bring a ton of luck and abundance on your home life. Jupiter entering the sign of Cancer is going to bring this growth and expansion on your home life, your emotions. Many of us will be purchasing homes, saving up to buy a home, switching homes. We are all going to see this societal shift and change into home life and thinking about our domestic life more and more often. We might also see a lot more women in the media as well. And you might also find that once Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, you start attracting people in your life who are very nurturing and very loving. And the partners who you find during the Jupiter and Cancer transit are going to want to protect you and nurture you and kind of take care of you. So during this time, it's very likely that you could meet your significant other or partner who will want to take care of you. You might move in with this person, especially with the planetary focus on Venus and Taurus and Mercury and Cancer as well. You might find that this special someone could enter your life and kind of sweep you off your feet and be your like person on a white horse coming in and like saving you from whatever you were experiencing before. Once we have Jupiter in the sign of Cancer, on the 17th, we will then have Mars enter the sign of Virgo. Virgo energy is ruled by the planet Mercury, and it is very practical and detail oriented. However, it is also very driven and focused on communications as well. Virgo energy also rules over the 6th house, which really puts an emphasis on practicality, day-to-day routine, home life, what you're doing for work. And it's also just very practical and detail-oriented energy. When Mars is in the sign of Virgo, you might find that you are really like reading into little details of things. You might find yourself acting a little bit more analytically and really hyper-focusing on like tiny little details once Mars is in the sign of Virgo. This is going to be a huge change from Mars being in the sign of Leo, which we're going to experience now up until the 17th of June. But Mars in Leo is very dramatic. It's very theatrical. It likes performance. It likes drama. It likes friends. It likes going out and having fun. Whereas Mars in Virgo is like kind of like the start of the school year. It's being very practical, making sure you get straight A's, reading physical books. Like that is very Mars in Virgo. It is like putting together analytical spreadsheets with like information. That's kind of Mars in Virgo. Virgo energy tends to do well with like Cancer energy and Taurus energy. So we're going to have some harmonious aspects happening in the sky. But at the same time, you might find yourself really focusing on a home life, focusing on like the details and nitty-gritty things, focusing on your day-to-day routine, and also focusing on like leveling up with like your home. Like maybe you're saving to buy a home, maybe somebody enters your life and then you end up moving in with them and you're like really hyper fixating and analyzing all the details of your life. That's gonna be kind of like the energy of June. The first week of June is not going to be so much in this way, but once we get really into like after the 17th of June, you might start to really feel this energy more and more as we go through this month. And when we only focus on love readings for June, it's going to be very positive, especially if you're looking to really build a life with a partner. June is going to be a month where you can really set the foundation with a partner to really start a family and grow and expand a family. You might also find that there's a lot of focus right now on finding somebody very stable and nurturing to be with. You might find yourself really focusing on like what details that you want in a partner, who's your ideal partner. You might find yourself like setting certain boundaries with yourself, like, okay, this is what I want in a partner. These are like the do's, these are the don'ts. You know, you're kind of like setting your own boundaries and like creating standards for yourself. So when you get into a relationship, it's like more practical. And that's going to be because we're going to have so much emphasis on like Virgo energy. So again, you're going to be thinking about all the little practical details. What is my life going to be like with this person? Am I going to have a good life? And then you're going to also be thinking more about like your home life, like what kind of home you want to live in. I feel like the love astrology for June is going to be more rooted in practicality and less about like romantic things. You might not necessarily be romanticizing your partner as much. We have kind of moved away from like all the Pisces energy, whereas Pisces energy can kind of like romanticize things because it's ruled by the planet Neptune. When we were in the beginning of this year in like February, March, and April, we had a ton of emphasis on Pisces energy. So you're probably more likely to like sit around around and daydream about your partner and like what you wanted in your partner. And in June, it's going to be more about like creating like boundaries for yourself and being really practical in what you want in a partner. And you might find that when you do meet somebody this month, it'll be like you're practically thinking about it. Like you won't be thinking about this through rose-colored glasses unless you have a lot of Aries energy, because Neptune is in your sign currently. But most of the other signs that are not going to be as deeply affected by Neptune, you're going to be thinking about your romantic partners a lot more practically and not so much through the rose-colored glasses. So let's go ahead and jump into all the rising signs. I'm going to give a love prediction for each of the rising signs. However, be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising to gain a full picture of how this month will be for you. So starting with Aries Rising. Aries Rising, you could find that a new special someone could enter your life in the beginning of this month. Think the first or second week of June. You could meet this person when you're out having fun. You could also meet this person when you're working on yourself. Think hair salon, nail salon, or even when you're at the gym. Right now, you might have a ton of focus on really glowing up and like reaching that next level with your appearance. You could be in the gym all the time. You could be changing your hair color, changing your wardrobe. You could be doing something with your appearance that starts attracting a lot of attention. You might also find that you could have this kind of like energetic pull towards posting more on social media as well. You could have a ton of focus there and like growing your social media following. So part of your major glow up could be like upgrading your Instagram, upgrading your social media presence in order to attract more people into your life. Especially in the beginning of June, you could be really focused on like your creative projects and really leveling them up. And you could be working on your body more. You could be going to the gym more often. You could be changing things about yourself in order to really grow your social media presence. And while you're doing that, you might find that some special connection is going to enter your life and find you like really attractive when you're either at the gym or on social media, and they could either approach you or slide into your DMs. And again, this is going to be more in like the first half of the month, and you're going to find like this person could make you really happy as well. However, this connection might not be super long term. It could be more of like a fling. You just kind of like get together a few times and that's it. However, this person could also enter your life and think you're like really good looking and also start inviting you to things. This person could really start opening doors for you, even though it could have started off as a romantic connection. And then you begin getting invited to group events or getting invited to concerts. Maybe they start opening a door for you because they found you just so attractive that you start getting invited to exclusive events. Maybe you get to go backstage at music festivals, or maybe you get to go behind the scenes during filming a movie or something of that nature. This person will open a door for you. And again, because they'll find you when you're standing out in a crowd, you're going to really catch this person's eye. They're going to really see you and find that like, oh, this person is really good looking. This person really stands out. And this person could like unintentionally open a major door for you, Aries Rising. Taurus Rising. During the month of June, you might meet somebody when you are in your public image energy, when you're on stage, when you're on social media. You could start to attract people into your life who find you really attractive, especially after the 17th of June. These people could find you on social media, or they could find you when you're on stage in some way. You might also meet this person at work as well, who enters your life and is like your biggest cheerleader. They could be like your biggest fan. They could enter your life and just kind of sweep you off your feet. And you might find that this new person who enters your life, this is most likely going to happen after the 17th of June. And again, they're going to make you really happy. You might also find that a lot of very karmic and fated events start happening to you after the 17th, where you could become more creatively inspired. You could find that you have a lot more focus now on your public image and find like a lot of power in that. And especially later on in this month, you could find that you are actively posting more on social media in order to really help grow and expand your career. And you might start to find a lot of luck this month, specifically with your social media presence. Maybe you gain a mass following on social media. Maybe you start catching people's attention and they just cannot get enough of you. Like they could be really into you at this point in time as well. Like maybe people find you really attractive and all of a sudden you're gaining like a mass following, or like something happens where you get like a stroke of luck and like more people enter your life. And once this really starts happening for you, Taurus Rising, you'll find that this special someone is one of those fans. Like they like you so much and they enter your life. They could slide into your DM. They could approach you on the street. They could find you and like really go after you. This person could also help open doors for you as well, where they could invite you to social gatherings or social events. You might also find that this person invites you to concerts, parties, clubs, where you're going to be with them in more like a group setting or like a group of people. Again, you've had so much emphasis on who you are in the public eye as of the beginning of 2025, but once we hit June, again, you're going to have somebody come in who thinks you're really attractive and start opening doors for you. And again, you might find that you get invited to these very exclusive events, other people who have a big presence as well. So those things could start happening for you in June. Gemini Rising, the month of June for you might be more focused on group events, going to concerts, going to clubs, just going out and partying and having fun. And you might also experience this like new beginning with relationships with groups of people as well. You might start attracting new people into your life. And you might also find that some of these new people start to really romanticize you, that you could just be being yourself, hanging out, and just being yourself. And people could be like so in love with you. You might find that you are going to be the star in any social event that you're in. And you just kind of attract people like moths to a flame. Like people are just really into you. And you might find that you start getting a lot of invitations from people who are friends to be romantic partners with. You might also find that these people could be very well accomplished or very well achieved as well. And they could start to open doors for you because they like you so much romantically. You could be going out to restaurants with these people. They could also give you some tips to help you out with your public image and ways to start making more money as well. You're gonna find that after the 10th of this month, something is gonna happen for you that is going to really help you boost your finances. And this could be because you are now like the star in your friend group. Like people are kind of obsessed with you and everybody wants to be with you, Gemini Rising. Like they are romanticizing you. They're inviting you to things. They love to be around you and they start giving you opportunities and new ideas to really help you boost your finances. You might also feel like super confident around this time as well because people cannot get enough of you. They just really like you and they just really like to be around you. And after the 17th of this month, you might also get an opportunity to move in with somebody. You might have an opportunity to like change your living situation. Like if your living situation is not 100% ideal right now, Gemini Rising, something will happen for you after the 17th that will change it. This could be an invitation from like one of these romantic interests or romantic partners that enter your life in the month of June. And they could ask you to move in with them as well. Like something will happen for you after the 17th that will really upgrade your home life. And you might find that something really good and positive will happen for you as it relates to either being a new roommate or having new roommates or changing home. And again, this could come as an invitation from one of your romantic interests. Cancer Rising, the month of June for you, you are gonna be that person. You're gonna be it. Like you're gonna be that person because when Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, you're going to be the star. Not only do you have a ton of emphasis on your 10th house right now of Aries, but you're also going to have Jupiter transiting your first house. So you're going to be really, really hot right now. Like people are going to be finding you on social media, following you, and like complimenting your appearance. You might also find that people start becoming very obsessed with you as well, whether you like it or not. People are just like really into your energy and just want to be in your presence. This month again could be a time where you start gaining that mass social media following. And even if you're actually doing things in the public eye, like really creating things and like entertaining people and coming up with like cool ideas for things, people are more focused on like your appearance and they're gonna celebrate you more for your looks right now. And this is gonna be like the start of like a new 1 year time period where a lot of people are gonna enter your life and think that you're just like really hot. You might also find that you kind of go through a glow up as well and people just start sliding into your DMs with like romantic offers and people really like you at this point in time. However, the one thing to be very cautious of, Cancer Rising, is even though like you're super hot right now and everybody really likes you to the point of like obsession, be cautious about who you let into your life because when Pluto is in Aquarius, you could attract some like very intense relationships with intense themes. So be cautious about who you let in your proximity because it could become very, very intense. However, you're gonna find that like people find you really, really attractive starting in June and you're gonna be like in your main character energy. Like you're gonna be in the spotlight in some way. Like even if you're just standing there, all eyes will be on you. They will be complimenting you on your appearance. People will be sliding into your DMs. People will be approaching you on the street. Like you're gonna be like in your celebrity energy era. Like you're gonna be that person. And especially because Saturn's in the sign of Aries right now and it's conjunct Neptune, you're gonna have this brand new beginning with your career and who you are. Other people are gonna recognize that. You're gonna have this big new karmic beginnings with who you are in the public eye, and people are gonna be really obsessed with you as well. So you're gonna have a lot of romantic offers. People are gonna think you're really hot. People are gonna wanna be around you. A lot of very good things are gonna start happening for you, Cancer Rising, starting in June. Leo Rising, since the beginning of this year, you have started to be very attractive. Like people think you're really magnetic right now and are just like magnetized towards you. This might not just be the first month that you've had like a lot of romantic offers. This could have been happening even since December when Pluto first started entering Aquarius. But in June, like people are gonna find you really, really attractive. You might also start to find that people enter your life in the masses who want to be in a relationship with you. Like people really want to be with you during this time, and you might find that you might even have to be like, no, sorry, I'm already in a relationship, or just take it as like a compliment that so many people want to be in a relationship with you right now, Leo Rising. You might also find that some of these people are really powerful as well. Like they might enter your life and they could be like really way up there. They could be like CEOs, they could be business owners, they could be very financially well off, they could be very powerful, they could be in the spotlight. These people who enter your life, especially this month, will be very, very powerful people, and they're gonna be like obsessed with you. Like they're gonna think you're really hot, they're gonna wanna be around you, and you might start getting more invitations to go and travel with them. Like this is giving like exclusive events. This is giving travel vacations, getting to go to like the Bahamas and Hawaii and traveling around and going to really, really cool locations. And all these people who think that you're really, really hot right now are going to start inviting you to things. You could also have someone this month enter your life, if they have not already yet, who wants to potentially marry you. Like you might have somebody who wants to be your fiance, or somebody who wants to get engaged to you and eventually marry you. You might also find that a lot of these people who enter your life want to provide you with things and take you places. Especially now you have this like focus on travel in your life. It's also possible that somebody could enter your life and like pay for your education as well, and they could help you out so you get your doctorate or master's degree. That could also happen for you as well, Leo Rising. Virgo Rising, the month of June for you, people are going to find you really attractive. Like they're going to want to be around you, and people might start entering your life who are kind of obsessed with you. And you might find that people could enter your life and be like, oh, this person is really like marriage material. Like that's who I want to marry in the future. Like you could start getting kind of invitations like that. However, be really cautious about these new people who enter your life, because both Saturn and Neptune are in the sign of Aries, and that's your 8th house. So while they might be obsessed with you, you could also have some very intense experiences with them as well. Like something could happen and it could turn south. Like you should be very cautious about who enters your life. That's kind of just like a word of caution, Virgo Rising. However, even though you'll have like a lot of people obsessed with you right now, you'll find that you're gonna start to see this shift with your career and your social networks starting after the 10th. Once Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, you might find that even though people are really into you right now, and like you might start to see that these doors that open for you will open up like new social networking opportunities. You'll have more opportunities to be in the spotlight. You'll have more opportunities to go to exclusive events, especially after last year when you had Jupiter transiting your 10th house. Now in June, after the 10th, you're gonna have more emphasis on doors opening for you. You're gonna get invited to parties, backstage at shows, things of that nature, where you're like in a group of people, but like you're standing out and networking with really powerful people as well. And again, just be really cautious about very intense experiences that could potentially happen to you during this time. I would also be cautious about the fact that until about the 17th, you could have some like intense experiences. And if you're in group settings or social settings, there could be like some intense things involved. However, after the 17th, you could find that things kind of shift and change a little bit. So people are more attracted to you, and you might find that people are complimenting you more on your appearance. But still, it's a word of caution with Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries during this time. Be cautious of having intense experiences or like over romanticizing people as well, because like someone could enter your life and be like kind of obsessed with you and completely romanticize you, especially especially after getting that promotion at work last year in 2024 or even early 2025, or just like going viral on social media, that could happen to you. Like, people who enter your life during this time could kind of put you on a pedestal and not necessarily see you for who you are, and instead really romanticize you and not necessarily see you as a person, even though you are, simply because what you went through in 2024 and early 2025. Libra Rising, the month of June for you is going to be a breakthrough moment. Some really positive things are about to happen for you, Libra Rising. You are going to have so many good things on the way. You might find that you have a major career breakthrough. You could find that somebody enters your life who starts opening up doors for you. And you might also find that June is going to be the month where you start attracting people into your life who want to marry you. And you might start taking your relationships a lot more seriously during this time as well. Like, you could find that people enter your life who are talented artists and want to be with you. Like, you could find that you could attract photographers, movie directors, artists, music artists, somebody who is very talented and very creative. You might also attract people who are very spiritual in your life as well. And they could be in your life to partner with them full time. They could be in your life to marry them. This new relationship that you start in June is going to really set the stage for like the next 2 years for you. And you might find that this person will be there for the long run, especially because Saturn is in the sign of Aries right now. You might find that this person is like, they are karmically in your life to serve a purpose, and they will most likely be in there for the long run. Saturn is more like glue, and the fact that it's in your 7th house right now of Aries, you're gonna find that this person is like long-term material, marriage, partner, very long-term relationship. Again, Saturn is all about glue. It's all about karma. It's all about sticking together. And the 7th house is long-term partnership. So someone could really very likely enter your life during the month of June who will be there for the long run. It's also important to note, Libra Rising, that you could meet this person when you're in the spotlight. Jupiter is going to be in the sign of Cancer after the 10th. So you're going to find that like you're going to be in the spotlight. Like, people are going to know who you are. You're going to start to be more of a recognized face and name, and people are going to really like you as well. You're going to be more positively received. And that's probably how this person is going to find you. And again, they're going to be a creative type or like a spiritual type as well. So they're going to find you through your public image, most likely. Again, the more you share yourself, the more that you create your own projects, the more likely this person will be very attracted to you and probably even make the first move, to be honest. And I also want to say, Libra Rising, that it's important to protect your energy during this time, because after the 17th, you might attract some like envious eyes, especially with Venus in Taurus and Mars in Virgo. Again, you could attract some envy from people, especially if this person is like well-known as well and you're well-known. You could attract a lot of envy from other people. So be very cautious, protect your energy, make sure that you are in your own energy and just kind of focusing on the path ahead. Scorpio Rising, the month of June for you is going to be kind of a energy shift for you. While you're going to have more people enter your life with the potential of getting into a relationship with you, this is going to be after a period of intense upheaval that you experienced in like May. It's very possible that in May you had like a very strong energetic change and shift with your relationship. You might have also had a bunch of stuff happen with like work as well. Like, your work relationships could have changed, your work life could have changed, especially at the end of May when Saturn entered the sign of Aries. Like, something happened in your life that has shifted your work life. And while you are like working really hard right now to get that promotion, be in a position of leadership, which you most likely will receive with Saturn in Aries right now and Mars still in your 10th house, you're working really hard to get this like next level at work. You might find that people are just going to enter your life to potentially marry you. You might easily find somebody who wants to get into a relationship with you after the 6th of June. You might find that you receive more positive relationships in June as well. Again, in May, you could have had a change in your relationships, and this change could have still happened like in the beginning of June or like late May. However, once we're really in June, once we're really in the thick of it, you're going to find that this new positive relationship enters your life, and they're probably going to be in it for the long haul. With Venus and Taurus, that's going to bring like positive people in your life who actually really, really like you, and they could up level your home life in some way as well as really kind of creatively inspire you. This person could kind of like be your muse. This person could enter your life and kind of make like your day-to-day life like a lot better while you're kind of going and like working really hard at work. Like you might be up leveling yourself at work, and this new person that enters your life could kind of ground you when you're at home. Like it'll be that kind of relationship where like you're working really hard, you're trying to get that promotion, and then this person enters your life and they kind of bring you back down to earth and ground you when you're at home. Again, Taurus is like an earth sign, and that's your 7th house. So it's like your perfect partner is very grounded and earthy, and like they love to really just be at home and like good, happy things. This person will also make you really happy as well. Sagittarius Rising, the month of June for you, you might be really hot. Like people might find you really, really attractive this month, and all eyes will be on you. You'll find that during Gemini season, you start attracting new best friends into your life, new romantic connections. You could meet somebody through social media. You could just be posting your life and all of a sudden people are sliding into your DMs. You could start to have that energetic shift and change where people find you so attractive right now. And again, you might find that especially in the beginning of this month, you'll still have like a ton of people sliding into your DMs, asking for your number, trying to take you out to like restaurants and clubs and parties and things of that nature. And you might find like now is the time where you're having a lot of fun. You might also find that after the 17th, you could start going to like more group events. You could start going to more concerts. You could start doing more things in like group settings that like people are just like all eyes are on you. Like you're standing out in a crowd and like people really, really like you right now, Sagittarius Rising. Again, you might also find that there's this big emphasis on your social media presence as well. So maybe you're posting more online, maybe you're sharing your life more, maybe you're just posting everything that you do day to day, and you're just attracting a lot of people into your life and they just really like who you are. That could really be happening for you as well. Like just positive things are happening for you right now, Sagittarius Rising. And people are just want to be around you. Like they love to be in your energy. They love to be in your presence. And again, this is going to be a month where you could meet somebody at a party, you could meet somebody at a club, or when you attend a concert. Somebody will enter your life and like you're going to go out and have a lot of fun. Like this is not necessarily going to be like a short-term romance as well. This could most likely be long-term because with all the emphasis on your 7th house, this is going to be like binding glue for you. And you might also find that this person is going to wine and dine you, and you're going to have a ton of fun with this person. Capricorn Rising, June of 2025 for you is going to be the beginning of your hot era. People are going to be so into you right now, Capricorn Rising. And this is because not only will Venus be entering Taurus, but Jupiter will be entering Cancer, which is going to make you that person. Like people are going to find you super hot. And not only this, but Pluto is in Aquarius right now, which really puts you into the spotlight, and like your sense of self-worth could be transforming with all of the attention on you right now. People find you really attractive. They want to get to know you. You could find that just tons and tons of people start sliding into your DMs because they find you really attractive and want to be around you. Like you might find that it could even be a little overwhelming with how many people like you during this time, Capricorn Rising, because you might not have experienced this type of like energetic shift before where so many people find you so attractive and it's just all happening at the same time. Like tons of people will start entering your life after the 10th, and it might even be like a little overwhelming. Jupiter entering the sign of Cancer is going to grow and expand how many romantic potential partners that you have. And even though it could be like a ton of people, it'll also bring you luck in some way where like something really good is going to happen for you. And it's just going to really change your life. Like, especially because with Venus and Taurus, this is very positive for you. So you might find that you receive more invitations to go party, more invitations to go to clubs, bars, go to dinner dates, go and do things with people. And it's going to be very positive in your life, and like really good things are about to happen for you. During this time, you might also find that your sense of like self-confidence and self-worth seems to just go through the roof, because you might not have been like that person like all of the time. Like you could have not necessarily grown up and been like the hottest person in the world. You could have worked on yourself a lot in order to receive that type of admiration from other people. And now in June of 2025, it is going to be happening for you. Like you're going to be that person. Everybody's going to find you really hot. And you might also find that throughout the next year, you could meet somebody who you eventually marry or get into a really long-term relationship with. And you might find that this person will also support you financially and emotionally and just really, really help you through a lot of things. Aquarius Rising, the month of June for you, you might have a little bit more fun. Like if you have been more in your emotions recently, somebody could come out of the blue and really sweep you off your feet. Like something very positive could happen to you where you meet somebody who just makes your life so much better and starts pulling you out of the rut and starts inviting you to things, starts inviting you to concerts, inviting you to clubs, inviting you to go have fun with other people. And you might find that this person who enters your life just makes your life a little bit better. You might also find that people around you are going to find you really attractive too. With Pluto in your sign, you're going to feel like you're just very magnetic at this point in time. And the more you kind of put yourself out there and the more people who see you, even if it's in like friend groups, whether it's on social media or it's just in a setting where people can access you, you're going to be like that person. Like people are going to find you really attractive and like really hot as well. Like people are going to really, really like you and you're going to have a lot of fun in the month of June as well. Like June is going to be one of your like happiest months. Like good things are going to happen for you in June and people are going to enter your life. And again, even if they're kind of focused on like how hot you are, people are more going to be like, okay, I like this person. Let's go invite them to something. That's kind of what it's going to be like. If you also decide to go to like bars or like restaurants, you could find that people approach you and ask for your number. Things like that could happen to you. Or like if you go to a party, a lot of people will be like, oh, you're really hot. Let me follow you on Instagram type of energy. Like that could most likely happen for you in the month of June. Pisces Rising, the month of June for you is going to be one of your happiest months, especially after the 10th. When Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, you're going to have a lot of lucky things happen to you. You're going to have so much fun and you might even be in the spotlight as well. Like good things are on the way for Pisces Rising as it pertains to your love life. You're going to have a lot of new romantic interests enter your life and people are going to really, really like you as well. Like something really good is going to happen to you where like people just like come into your life and they're like, oh, I love this person. I'm going to go take them and we're going to go to a concert and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be like that type of energy. You might also find that this person really sweeps you off your feet. And even if you were kind of like at home before and just kind of chilling, after June 10th, things are going to change for you. And after the 17th, you're going to start to find that a lot of people start entering your life to be your romantic partner or like your romantic interest. So things are going to really start to shift and change for you, Pisces Rising. And it might come in really, really fast as well after the 10th of June. And I do have a word of caution for Pisces Rising. Because Pluto is in Aquarius right now, be careful of being in situations where there's substances involved, because when Pluto is in Aquarius, you're going to have more opportunities to be in those type of environments. And with Pluto in that sign for you, you could find yourself having more addictive tendencies as well throughout the next 20 years. My word of caution is not do anything like substance wise, because you can find yourself in kind of like an addiction cycle, especially because with Pluto in that sign, and you have Pisces energy too, it's like a double thing. Like not only will Pluto be in Aquarius, but you have Pisces energy, you could find yourself becoming addicted to things very easily. So make sure you're only going to events and having fun and not really engaging in anything of that nature, and just kind of making sure that you remain healthy and remain like level-headed. And also be cautious of any drama that stirs up as well. However, you're going to have a lot more fun starting after June 10th. Just remember to stay cautious of the people around you and stay sober, and you will be golden. You'll have one of the best months that you've had in a long time. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post new videos every single week.